What's chilling dudes, it's Torbray here, and welcome to the beginning of Skyblock episode 57. Before we begin, I'd like to say that I was running in my island and I pressed left while I was running along, and what happened to be on my left was void. Goodbye, island. That was a really good pickaxe. I'm really annoyed I lost my pickaxe. Anyway, on with the episode. Let me go get like some replacement tools or something. Anyway, how's it going, dudes? It's Torbray. So, what are we going to do this episode? In episode 57, you might ask. Well, if you already looked at the thumbnail, you'll see that we're making a Nether rail. Because one of the future projects, I do have a board over here. An ideas board. I do have a few ideas on this wall over here, and where is it? On the top left, I do have plans for an automated Nether Fortress, because I will show you exactly when I go for the portal. But this episode is going to be a little bit different, because I'm going to go through more of the processes and how I collect resources in this world. Because I've noticed I do tend to skip a lot of it out, and a comment from BK Vetco 2, he also asked for a sort of tour episode. I mentioned it last episode, but I'd like to showcase more exactly how I do things in this world, what sort of projects I use to collect resources, like the glass for example. Glass takes forever to collect, but if you can see this very barren path along here, this is all cobblestone slabs. I've got wooden slabs on top to prevent any ghast from spawning. I'd like to make a little Nether rail along here, a little minecart rail, to go over to this Nether Fortress here. This is something I designed, like a little building structure I created a long time ago. It's very vulnerable to blaze fireballs going ow, like that for example. I like to make all of this automated so it's all safe and whatnot, and plus we can get like automatic coal whenever we want. But this episode I like to make the rail to get over here. So what we'll need to do is we'll need to disable completely the spawning in this fortress, otherwise the blazes will set fire to, I'm hoping, the wooden rails. And I'd also like to construct this rail over and make it a little bit automated. You'll see what I mean in the creative world, but I hope you enjoy this episode. This is a little bit special. So before I complete any big projects in Skyblock, I do like to run a concept design in the creative world, especially when I'm working with glass, because glass is so valuable that I'd like to get all of this done the first time, just so I can run through any errors which I might encounter. Yeah, essential, is like a basic thing in running creative projects, and for anything I do in my series. Like over here for example, the last episode I have a new style for my animal spawning area, a very natural grassy mushroom block area. This is how I designed it. I've got some command blocks which basically repeats everything I've done in like a master copy, and I push, if I push this command block, I think, yeah, it just carries it on so I can see how it looks. So over here, this is the rail design which I have, or the glass and whatnot, and I'm thinking with this minecart rail, you've seen minecart rails before, but if you push the button it sends you along here. I was also looking in the Minecraft wiki, and it says that mobs can't spawn on rails anymore. I've also tested that as well while designing this creative, in another creative world I tested that, and mobs can't spawn on rails, which is really handy. The special thing I want with this design is I only need 2 minecarts. So if I go along here in my minecart and there's another minecart here, if I land down here, some redstone through a detector rail pushes that minecart to send it to the other side. So it can always be a bit of a round robin minecart loop. This is what we're going to be doing this episode though. So what we'll need, if I'm looking here, is we'll need a lot of cobblestone for all of these cobblestone slabs underneath in case we break some glass. We'll need some ice, which we'll need to collect, and we'll need some gold for the powered rails, redstone, iron for the standard rails, some glowstone as well. We'll need that, and we'll need a repeater minecart. Yeah, and we'll need to disable the Nether Fortress, which I'm not looking forward to. Anyway, let's just jump back to the Skyblock world and we'll get started on that resource collection. Alright, so the first stop is we're going to need some more cobblestone for those cobblestone slabs. So what I have here is my stone generator. I've had a few designs for gathering cobblestone, but I figured with my final design, which is this one, because the fastest way to mine any, to collect cobblestone is to mine stone, instead of making it a cobblestone generator, I made it a stone generator. So I have lava falling and a water block in the back, and then I have this stone generator design. So if I mine some stone like this, my previous pickaxe was efficiency 5 and I'm breaking 3. It was so much faster. So I'll collect cobblestone from here, and then any cobblestone which is mined from this piston array here is going to trigger a clock, and that clock will essentially push stone, and this will fill itself back up. When it reaches, when it fills up completely, it will activate this redstone torch, basically disabling the clock. But it will run as long as it's empty. So if I mine that block, then the clock starts again. This is how I gather my cobblestone. Like so. Yeah, I find this a lot faster, and because it's not like the stone's nowhere close to the lava, I don't lose any cobblestone blocks while I do this. It's all about efficiency in this world. I really love this stone design, and I'll mine it every now and then, every time I run past it. I leave a lot of the stuff in this chest as well, so I'll gather some cobblestone slabs later. I'll need some birch saplings as well, because we'll need some birch saplings. We'll need some birch wood for all of those minecarts. I do want to make this out of birch. I think we'll try and avoid having oak wood in the Nether. So over here I do have some birch trees. This is for saplings and for also gathering leaves, because I'm using the birch leaves for that area over there. But if I want to actually gather birch wood, then I can also run this way. Over here I have an automatic tree farm, which I designed in episode 53. I remember that because I remember Enderman Gaming, he left a comment on that a couple bits ago. Oh yeah, so over here this is my tree farm. Pretty big thing, pretty big project. I think this is a Suma's design, but the idea is if we go over here, we flick this on, this will activate a lot of bone meal, and this will start activating. This is very loud, let me just turn this down. Awesome. And then if we just hold right click here, this will activate the automatic tree farm using a lot of bone meal, and this is how we'll be able to gather a lot of birch wood. So if we turn it off there, all that piston array you can see, which you saw earlier, basically pushes all the wood to collect around here. If I pushed one more, if there was one more tree, then these pistons would have pushed here, that piston would have pushed here, and all of this area which I'm standing would have collected with birch wood. This is how I'm going to gather the birch wood for this design. I think I won't need too much because a lot of it is slabs. This will most likely be enough. But I generally never need enough birch wood that I'll need to use a tree farm for this. This is good for any oak wood though, especially like collecting charcoal. Simple enough, and all the saplings will collect down here. If I flick that off, flick that on, looks like some wood and whatnot. I think a lot of the saplings do collect up there as well, which is really annoying. But that's how I gather my wood and stone. I'll also need iron. So over here, this is my iron farm. A long time ago, I tried to make an iron titan, which is a super fast iron farm created by Tango Tech, and I tried it 3 times and it never seemed to work. So this is basically operating with a standard iron farm efficiency, but it does send iron golems down here, and I've only got 22 iron ingots in here because I moved the rest of the iron ingots up above here. Boop. I'm going to turn those block sounds back on. Boop, there we go. And I've got the birch saplings with me still. Dang it. Yeah, I've got a lot of iron in here, and I'll make those make those standard rails with those. Gold, I'll go to the Nether for, and I'll show you in a second. We'll need glowstone, and we'll need a lot of glass. I'll show you how I'm going to get those. It's going to be very annoying. Looks like we have a standard amount of rails and powered rails as well. I think we'll just need a few more powered rails before we go anywhere. So I'll just leave the iron in here for now. I feel like I won't need it. I have a glass chest in here with a lot of different colours and whatnot. We'll need a lot of purple, pink and magenta, so we're going to need a lot more glass. In order to get glass, we can use one or two ways. One of them is we have paper. If I go down to this level here, I have an automatic sugarcane farm. This basically just runs passively, which I'm absolutely fine with and very happy to have. Like so, it's bud powered and it just collects sugarcane automatically. If I need to mass produce anything, I'll just use this crafting screen. It's so fast. But I'll use this paper for our village, which I showed off. Oh, I show off in other episodes and whatnot. If we run over here, I have so many different paths with different projects. I can barely keep track of where I'm going for the most part. If we run over here, a three high door, and in here I've got a few villagers running around. Hello there. I've got a librarian here. This one here gives me 5 glass per trade. So if I use paper for him, did you reset? You did not reset, dang it. But over here I have a 5 glass trade here. And this is how I get my glass. It's really annoying trying to use these librarians all the time because they lock themselves a lot. That's one way to get glass. I got 40 for that without really having to do much. But if I want to get glass a lot faster, then I will have to use my Nether pigment farm. Let's run over here. Why did I make everything so far apart? Oh man. Alright, let's run into here. So let's go back to the Nether. So we're also going to need gold, and we're going to need... so it's gold, glowstone, redstone, and glass. And so the glowstone, redstone, and glass we can get from our villager trading. And our villager trading, most of the time I get a lot of my emeralds from this major pigment farm, which is I saw this video from Snow Crash. He made this pigment donut, and this is what it's based off. I haven't automated it fully because a lot of the stuff which you need to automate this fully, we don't have. I can't remember exactly why. I think it was detecting items or something and pushing XP up here. But in order to collect a lot of the resources for villager trading, I use rotten flesh and gold. And this pigment farm is just amazing. I can just stand here and just watch all the pigment fall. And I just wait for entities to fill up on the top left. So if I'm looking at the top left, you can see the entity count. On the left, that's the entities on my screen, and on the right, that's the entities in the loaded chunks. I just wait for that to be about 1,000 or so, and what I can do, I can just fall down here, and I can collect all the XP and the rotten flesh, and the gold. The golden swords I'll chuck in here to burn into golden nuggets. But other than that, I'll collect the rotten flesh and I'll collect the gold nuggets. I'll turn those gold nuggets into gold ingots and I'll trade those with the villagers. And that's going to take a bit of time to do. So, while I collect more glass and redstone and glowstone, I'm just going to do a little bit of a montage. No, a time lapse, sorry. And we're going to answer the answers to the question of the day last episode, which was, I don't remember, what were your favourite cartoons what was or is your favourite cartoons? That was the question of the day. Alright, let me do a little bit of a time lapse on me gathering some glass, glowstone and redstone, and we'll answer the question of the day. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, let's go, it's Mario. So I've got 3 different favourite cartoons from when I was younger. The first one was Yu-Gi-Oh! And if you guys don't know, there's a Twitch marathon going on right now. It's probably going to end soon, but it's such a nostalgia blast watching that marathon. They show a certain amount of episodes every 6 to 8 hours, and I just love going in, watching a few episodes. Man, so amazing to watch those again. The second one will be Naruto. I was a huge fan of Naruto when I was younger, and I want to watch some Naruto series now. I need to get like Crunchyroll or something, not sponsored by Crunchyroll. And the third cartoon would be Pokemon. Such a big Pokemon fan, man. And what do you guys have to say? So Krishna, Krishna's favorite cartoons were Danny Phantom and SpongeBob. Man, SpongeBob was like, that was amazing, man. And Danny Phantom, I remember that one. I didn't really watch too much of it, but I was definitely familiar with it on the Cartoon Network. Danny Phantom was really cool from what I saw, but I never watched it. Thank you for your answer, Krishna. And then Satoya Kozumi was SpongeBob or Fairly Odd Parents. And, still admit you like listening to some of the songs from those cartoons. Yeah, SpongeBob was amazing. I remember watching the SpongeBob movie. That was an insane movie. It was so crazy. I didn't know what to think of it at the time. It was entertaining, but never really made any sense. And Very Odd Parents, sorry. I thought it was the Fairly Odd Parents. Very Odd Parents, man, those... I love being reminded of all of these cartoons. Very Odd Parents was amazing. What was it? Timmy Turner? And Wanda and... I don't remember the guy. And what was it? I saw recently that in the Very Odd Parents later on they added like this baby genie. I think they went a little bit overboard and decided we were running out of material. But man, back in the day, Very Odd Parents was awesome. Thank you, Satoya. And then Afra says, I love The Simpsons and watch it every day. I didn't really watch The Simpsons as much as other people. I definitely am very familiar with The Simpsons, but it feels like every now and then you'll meet one of those super crazy Simpsons fans who can quote random Simpsons episodes. Like I watched a decent amount of Simpsons myself, but I can never be as crazy as someone quoting, I don't know, like Itchy and Scratchy episodes. But I assume that you can, Afra, because you watch it every day. Thank you for your comment. And then lastly, Brett Rose. Brett Rose's favourite cartoons were The Kids Next Door and the Powerpuff Girls. My cousins were huge fans of Powerpuff Girls, so all I really watched from the Powerpuff Girls were from them. But The Kids Next Door, that was an amazing cartoon. And I watched The Kids Next Door on Cartoon Network alongside Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack was an incredible movie, an incredible cartoon. Then again, every cartoon which I remember fondly. If I watched it back, I'd assume it wouldn't be as great. But Kids Next Door, all of that spy stuff, I would never want to do it now. But as a kid, you're always wanting to do spy stuff like action, flips and rolls and jazz. Anyway, thank you, Brett, for your comment. Thank you all for your comments. And if you want to be included in the next episode's Question of the Day answer segment, you can always answer the Question of the Day, which is, I have no idea. Let's get back to the episode. Alright, you guys. Hope you guys enjoy that answer segment. You might notice around this village there are maybe 2-3 times the amount of villagers around here, and a couple of baby villagers. Hello there. Hello. That's because I realised that my previous villager breeder was broken. I won't go too much into it because I am planning to make significant changes to this village in the future. But I just realised that the villager breeder was broken, so I had a village down below the floor with 6 doors. Previously it was working like that and I had some villagers in there for breeding, except somehow I blocked the access to the sunlight for that villager down below. So I got rid of that villager and placed a new one up there. And now the villager breeding is working again, and I've got all of these villagers around here. Hello. And I've got a few emeralds, so I'm gonna go get a few things. If I ever need new diamond tools and whatnot, I will go to one of these weaponsmiths. So a weaponsmith will provide enchanted diamond swords or enchanted diamond axes. I don't think I want either because I've got a sharpness 2 diamond sword. Or I can go to a toolsmith if I can find one around. I have nitwits now. These nitwits are completely useless, but they're fun to have around. Toolsmith. You Toolsmith? Yes. So these guys provide the pickaxes. My pickaxe is nearly broken, so I'll need to get a new one soon. Why not? I'll go get one of them. Yeah, I'll get one of those. That's how I get my diamond tools, if you're ever wondering. And I need to get some new toolsmiths and weaponsmiths, because you can have those potatoes, because I need new enchantments. Man, all I am getting are these efficiency 1s and the efficiency 3s. I want unbreaking pickaxes now. Hopefully this guy over here, this guy's going to be a promising protege. You're going to provide me with unbreaking pickaxes and axes and whatnot, right? Right? Yeah, so over here, no, I need to get some more glass. That's why I had so many emeralds on me. I figured I'd do a bit of it on camera. Do you have any glass here? You all got 3 glass. So, with librarians, the best trade is for 5 glass. Oh, that one only provided me with 5. Please reset. I didn't reset. Oh no. In this case, I bring some paper along. Realize I've run out of paper because I don't have enough. Are you gonna reset? No. Alright. If I buy a bookshelf, are you gonna reset? Nope, I give up on you. Let's move to the other one. Are you blocked? No, you're blocked. It's such a hassle trying to find librarians which aren't locked. No! Dang it! That's got a fortune 3, but I don't have any paper to unlock his trades. Well, never mind. I'll get some paper later. Paper? I'll get some glass later. Let's run and get started on that project anyway. Goodbye! Let's run! And also, I've been trying to delay time and spend a lot of time in this world so I can spawn some passive pigs. I need more pigs. And one of my cows died while in the farm down below. No, it doesn't look like any new animals have spawned. One of my cows died. I think he spawned in one of the log blocks and he just suffocated to death. So I need a new cow too. It takes forever. Anyway, so over here, this is going to be, as I showed previously, where we're going to have the nether rail. So we're going to need it quite wide. And then, let me get the materials first. I left the rest of the materials over here. I'll get a little bit started on what my planning is going to be. Let me just chuck all of that in. And I don't need any iron blocks. I'll grab some of you and some birch. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build out that path, but also we need to disable that Nether Fortress, because that Nether Fortress is going to be a pain otherwise. So while I'm here, I'm going to get some birch slabs. I think for the Nether Fortress, I'm just going to chuck it all in birch slabs. That way, because I built it all out of stone originally, if I want to ever undisable it, I can just set it all on fire or get a blaze to do so. All I just need to do is make sure a blaze doesn't do it when I'm first placing the wooden slabs. So, let me cut to when I've fully slabbed out the Nether Fortress, back in a second. All slabbed up, and all slabbed up, and now we have the path to do. Whoops, looks like I'm missing some footage. So I decided to make the loading mechanism of the railroad, and then off camera I decided to make the railroad itself. And now I'm going to showcase how beautiful it's going to be. Have a look. Alright guys, are you ready for the ride of your life? Here we go. Bada boom. I think this looks beautiful, honestly. I'm so happy with this. Like, look at that. That just feels amazing, doesn't it? I honestly really like this. I have to pop off here though, because this part isn't quite quite complete. I was just finishing up the redstone on this side, and we need a block there with a detector rail, and then we need the glass here, and then there was a repeater, I think was the last one. Yep, the repeater was the last one, and that should be complete. Awesome. So if we send that through, we can watch this go on to the other side. Goodbye, minecart. Can we see it from over here? Oh, that looks so cool from over here. If we want to send like storage minecarts back, that would be so cool to take. But yeah, let's test it out. Let's see whether this works. Yeah, I figured so we could put the pillars in front of the light so the jack-o'-lanterns won't melt the ice as long as the pillars are in front. And we go there, that minecart has parked. So if we fly along here, that should automatically replace. Awesome! Don't have to worry about like bringing minecarts for this track. That's so cool. Really happy about that. So all of this is complete. I think it looks really beautiful. And I'll worry about glass later. The last thing which I'll do for this path is set up that ice trail in the middle. I didn't bring any ice just yet. And what do I want to make the block on top? In case I want to run along. I'm building out of a lot of materials which no one really uses in the Nether, so I'm using like wood, and I'm using wood, I'm using the leaves and the jack-o'-lanterns, I'm using glass, and I'm using ice. A lot of weird things. Let's see. I think we could just go with regular glass. I honestly don't really use regular glass that much. Let's just run over here and grab it. And plus, I don't really have to colour it. The regular glass might just be really unobtrusive and really boring. I'm trying to think about it now. I think regular glass would be alright. It wouldn't take away from any of the design of the structure. Or we could go with white glass. I'm gonna go with white glass. I really like the white stained glass. But yeah, yeah, probably. I'll use a white stained glass. I need to go grab some though, and I'll also grab some ice, so I'll be right back. I figured I might as well film this part. So I'm going to get ice and I'm going to get some white stained glass. I showed you how I got the glass, but I got my bones from over here. Yeah, it's producing a lot of material, which is great. So we have 2.5 stacks of ender pearls now. Pretty soon we're going to have a lot, and I'm very happy for it. Alright, and then over here, something which I haven't really shown off recently is my ice farm. I blanked out for a second. No ice in here? No ice in there. Okay, so I built this in like an episode 30 something, but I have a minecart ladder going all the way to the top, minecart elevator, and then I've got my automated ice farm. I've made a tutorial on this. I really enjoyed this design though. Let's see. I've got a lot of ice here, but I'll grab a bit as well. So the idea is just able to grab some ice from over here, and then if we reach the back, all of this is automated off one bud piston, but I've maximized the efficiency so all of the water source blocks which are along here are touching at least one block. I think it's only just one block for all of them. So these ones in the middle are touching the glass blocks underneath the piston, and ice does freeze a lot faster when touching the side of another block. And this is a lot faster than other designs which I've made. One of my most popular videos is on an ice farm, and it's very slow, and I feel really bad for having it around. But I don't really like take down videos, I guess. I like keeping that sort of legacy on there, just a record of how far I've gotten in this world. Let's run over, and I'll grab a crafting table as well, so I can craft. the rest of the white stained glass. I always use white stained glass. I really like using white stained glass, especially in a creative world. Alright, let's jump back up. But while we're going back to the Nether, I just want to say that I really like. I mentioned it earlier, but I really did enjoy making this video. Sorry. And if you want to see longer videos like this, then let me know. I have been watching this channel called Let's Play, the Achievement Hunter Let's Play, and we'll start from here. So we're going to need to break all of the middle blocks along the way. I guess we'll do the stained glass first on top. I've been watching Achievement Hunter Let's Play channel, and they do their Let's Play Minecraft series, and they're doing Sky Factory currently. They're up to episode 25 in that, even though it's like a really long-standing Minecraft series in general. But their Sky Factory episodes are anywhere between 50 minutes to an hour and 15. I mean, they have like 6 members in at least each of those Minecraft videos, but I really enjoy watching those long videos, especially if it's once a week. So I'm just wondering if you guys like want to see longer Minecraft videos, then let me know, because I'm a huge fan of I'm a huge fan of those Minecraft videos, and sometimes it feels like an hour isn't long enough. Oh, this is going to be a pain with all the pigmen in the way. Get out of the way! And this will be kind of annoying with the pigmen still around, because they're going to be jumping on the ice when I use this to run along. On the other hand, I probably won't be using this ice path so much, because I have the minecart track. I mean, what did I spend all that time making a minecart track for? And boom. Oh, no, oh god. Wait, we have heaps of torches here. Ooh, let's make sure there are no torches around. Oh, I didn't even think about the torches. Okay, that's working at least. And that won't melt. Yeah, that won't melt the ice. I'm gonna have to get rid of all of these torches first. Sorry, just one moment. Don't want any of the ice to melt. Oh god. With that new update of any ice melting instantly flooding the area, that really annoys me, honestly. It's just really, like, you really have to pay attention to where you're placing the ice. Although I don't really mess with ice that much anyway. Alright guys, so this is the final product. What do you guys think of it? Frankly, I think we did quite a lot this episode, and we've gotten something done which I've particularly wanted to get done for a long time. I'm so happy that, well, this is mostly done. I've got to get all of this glass in, but the glass is going to take forever. And I ran out of glass during that project, so I needed to go get more. Skills pigmen. Yeah, well, the basic functions are complete. I can complete the rest later. In the next episode, I'm not sure. Either I will work on automating the Nether Fortress here, or I will work on just some small projects, because there are a lot of things in this world which that need fixing. There are a few, like there's a building, the iron golem, the iron farms building, that's incomplete. What else? I still need a potion brewing area. I need to fix my AFK fishing farm, and we need to sort out those animals. There's a lot of things that need to be done, and I'm very eager to do all of them, honestly. But just one more ride just to end the episode. I'm realizing during editing that the minecarts are so loud. Whoa, that's still really loud. Hold on. Which one is the... Sorry, which one are the minecarts? Is it friendly creatures? Why is it a friendly creature? Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And I'm going to make the thumbnail now. Oh, wait, no. I got to go into F1. There we go. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!